Year one. Hey guys. I wish I was there with you today in New York and LA for the event. Party of one over here. So 1 year, we're still here. Many said we would fail. Many said we would fail hard, but we're still here, building, crushing, learning, having fun. It's not been a boring bear market. I think we can all agree on that. Exactly 1 year ago today, XEN was born. It started with an idea Jack Levin had, the definition of first principles of crypto, decentralization, transparency, counterparty risk resistance, self-custody, censorship resistance. That became a light paper, that created a team, that created a community, that created a builder ecosystem, that created the foundation for a world with better and more fair systems. So we deployed XEN, and for the first time gave the opportunity for everyone to participate in a token distribution model completely based on first principles. We separated ourselves from the protocol. You never paid us anything to mint XEN for free, plus gas, plus time, just by interacting with the permissionless, immutable protocol. We had a fair launch with 16,000 concurrent minters on day one, 1 year ago today. So we've proven that XEN works. We then blew up 12 other chains. We're pushing out the low barrier to entry protocol everywhere we could, expanding the universe where Xenians could explore. We now have over 1 billion initiated mints on these chains. We have over 1 million unique minters from every country in the world. We have over 4 million minted NFTs. We then blew up Bitcoin, proving for the first time in Bitcoin history that miners could get more paid from on-chain transactions than block rewards. We took on great challenges, such as bridging the two biggest crypto ecosystems. We continuously innovated and collectively leveraged the hive mind. We created the foundation for a proof of work, proof of stake hybrid chain. We stress tested every chain, giving us know-how how to create a competitive L1 with X1, a chain 100% owned by the community. We're everywhere, we're blowing shit up, and we never stop to build. Now, I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to everyone who have made this all possible so far. We have all the builders. DBZen, big congrats to being the #1 burning protocol in the XEN ecosystem. Phoenix Joe, XEN Dodge, Santoshi, XEN Game, Ludwig, Jama Beans, XEN Head NFTs, first burning activity. We have Zenify, we have Cell Crypto, we have Zen Pepe, Zen Punks, Zen Shiba, TGZen, DGZen, Prana with numbers. We have Woody, the GPU Sensei. We have TreeCityWes, many more. We have all the resources built. We have ZenCrypto.io, Stardust with the awesome articles. We have CryptoCell with ZenTurbo, Zen.pub, Joseph Never Sleeps, Zenmon, Steve, CoinTool, Zen Squad, Zenmonit, Zenergy, Zenflix, Habibi, Hashheads.io. You're all heroes for sacrificing your time and energy for this ecosystem. Withstanding all the FUD, with no guarantees, you just keep building, you just keep pushing, and just keep creating. And also, I want to give a big shout out to all of you who daily spend and spread good vibes and share education about XEN on Twitter. Keep at it. Share your thoughts and ideas. It's absolutely vital for our ecosystem. Thane, the Daily Thought, everyone who weekly and daily have Twitter Spaces. Special shout out to Simple Waters, Cloudcox, for hosting the XEN Beacon review. It's not easy to keep up with everything in our ecosystem, but you're doing an amazing job at it. Also, big shout out to all the Telegram moderators. You know who you are: Denizen, TPX, CGR, Scott, John Frost, Mr. Crypt, Marat, Honey Deals, an artist, and all you global admins. You never get any cred, you only get shit, but you're there for us every day of the year, 24/7, helping to educate and keep a free platform for people to participate, to teach, to learn, and to communicate with other Xenians. Also, big shout out to all the educators, all of you who are more or less daily share your knowledge with the community. CryptoBro, Trevon, TreeCityWes, Zenith, CryptoKinus, Maxim 333, Benito, Profeta, Crypto King, and so many more. Keep at it. And I also want to give a big shout out to our kick-ass team, Leo, Nick, Vazil. It's an absolute honor to work with you guys. Relentlessly keeping on pushing, innovating, and holding it all up. Even you, Jack, who every day show up, lead us to new insights, new innovations, new heights. It's a goddamn honor to work with you. And I think everyone really appreciates everything you've done for us. And a big shout out to everyone else who keep fighting for this ecosystem each and every day. I probably forgot to mention a lot of you. It's not that you're not important, it's because I'm an idiot. But you all matter. And sincerely thank you for being here, all of you. Continuing to build and educate. It's very important. People sometimes say that everyone is only in it for the money, and to claim otherwise is silly. I don't agree with you. I really don't think the ones who really say that actually believe it themselves either. Are you really happy with the current systems? Do you feel safe with the current systems that you're interacting with today? What's the point of all of this if you end up as an oligarch with no freedom to move, to store your funds, to assemble and speak your mind? We've seen what happened with Jack Ma, with Edward, with Julian, and many others. We are here because we believe that the only way we can have a chance to a free society is if the foundations of the system we build are made with common sense. And the consensus we seem to share in this community is that these principles are the common sense. What I'm most proud of, despite coming from a diverse and divisive time in our lifetime, probably the most, is that we united around the fact that no matter what systems we should participate in, they should be decentralized, they should be transparent, they should be censorship resistant, they should be open source, permissionless, with immutable code, and where every person is an important node with self-custody of their own funds. This is why we are here, because we believe in this. It's that simple. That there is a need for what we do, most will agree on. How to get there, what to do, how to prioritize, when to do this, when to do that. We sometimes have differences of opinion, and that's fine. But what we celebrate today is that we have found each other, knowing that there are other like-minded people, just like you and me around the world, who not only want something different, but are also ready to build and fight for it. And that is community. We are a permissionless anarchistic democracy. Permissionless meaning anyone is welcome to build with us and use our systems. Anarchistic meaning to stop being a slave in the current system. Democracy meaning we are builders, we're not talkers. At the end of the day, the most important thing we have to do is build censorship-resistant systems with immutable code, and if you build that, people will participate in that. You just have to give them the chance to do so, and this is our mission. There was a need for this a year ago, and the need only gets stronger by every day. If we don't do this, the alternative is dark, and you have to realize that. Most recently, even a supposedly crypto platform censored our NFTs. They will allow any pre-mined monkey picture, but not something that you yourself interacted with, that you created. You're not allowed to trade that on our platform, they said. It's completely ridiculous. And that's a crypto platform. What do you think TradFi systems will say? What do you think your governments will say? Where traditional systems have failed us, we collectively build the tools you need to make yourself and everyone else self-sovereign. This is what we do, without permission. If you build something cool, you have users on all chains. If you can't code, soon you have tokenizer. You can launch a token with a fair launch using Zen. If you need AI, you have ZenGTP with uncensored answers. If you need funding, build the dApp and get deployer fees when people use this. This is what we are working towards. An ecosystem where you have everything you need. Then it's up to you to build something that solves a problem for people. But what's fantastic is that we now have a community of builders. So if you have an idea and it's best and you want to make it scale, you have backing of quality people for building hyperstructures and forming communities around it. We have a long way to go, but we have a whole universe to build. But we've done a hell of a job in a short amount of time as a community. So happy birthday, all Xenians. Be proud of what you contributed with. It matters. I appreciate all of you. You just survived the first year where we built the foundation. Stay tuned for year 2, where we accelerate, where we will make bigger things, where we'll be more crazy and onboard the next million. So let's fucking go. Let's fucking hash. Let's fucking Zen. And happy birthday, fellow Xenian.
Welcome, welcome. Man, what an awesome monologue from Zen Su there. That is so great. Happy birthday to all the Zenians. 1 year anniversary of the launch of Zen. What a great day. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. We'll keep it short and sweet tonight. I'm just going to go over things in the Zen ecosystem. It's been kind of a lazy day hanging out in the Twitter spaces. Shout out to Sixer on Twitter. I won I think I won a Zen FT in the Zen space earlier. I wonder if that's going on still. Let's go take a look. It's always funny listening to Cleo and Sixer and Bitcode all talk about the Zen ecosystem. Yeah, they're still chatting over here. Let's go take a listen.
To know how to approach things, you know, it's not about something in trading. It's teaching you much deeper to understand where coming from everything in trading. You know what I mean? It's not like teaching you, oh, you need to do this position from here, you need to watch this indicators and stuff. No. This is teaching you deep to understand from where all this trading derivatives and you know, coming from. So when you know.
Yeah, they're kind of in the middle of a deep conversation over there, but we'll be checking in on the Twitter space. Always a good time over there. Shout out to those guys. Welcome to all the listeners here. What's up, Ali? What's up, Kid Danny? What's up, Craig Crypto? What's up, Leo Mex? Nord Klika? What's up, Globetrotter? Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's having a good day. As always, we'll start out with crypto bubbles. Take a look at Bitcoin here. It's kind of a sideways day. Things are down a little bit. Some of the big movers, we see Hex down 3%. Got Link up 2%. That's good to see. everything's just kind of moving sideways. It's kind of chop up and down. AVAX down 2.5%, Arbitrum down 2.5%. Kind of green in the last hour, maybe a little bounce back overnight. But with everything happening over in the Middle East right now, I can't imagine it's going to be a pretty day in the markets. Also, I think Monday is a bank holiday, so I think the stock market will be closed tomorrow. I think it's Columbus Day. What's up, Javier? Welcome, welcome. Happy birthday, Zen. Yeah, for sure. Let's go take a look at the Zen chart. It looks like we're seeing some green today. We made a new low all the way down at 603. So that's a new all-time low for Zen. But since then, I think people are kind of celebrating, kind of buying up the dip here. We see a lot of big buys coming in. People buying billions of Zen at what hopefully is the bottom here. Kind of zoom out in the daily and it just looks like a falling knife. But you can kind of see it starting to slow down. Hopefully it just makes us a big swooping curve here. Kind of like this. But Zen's just doing what it does. I wonder if that let's check on that mint. So last night on the live stream we had a couple really low Gwei mints go through. I shouldn't do this on the screen here. But the first one we got through was at like 4.8, and then I set one to go through at 4.5, or was it 4.65? And I will have to come back and check on it if I can sign into my MetaMask. This keyboard's acting up. There we go. It doesn't look like it hit. It might still hit tonight though. The transaction's still pending. So we had the one go through at what was this one? 4.91 Gwei, which is the lowest one I've ever had. I set this one to go through at, I think it was 4.6. Yeah, 4.65, and it hasn't gone through yet. So it didn't get as low for me. I just didn't get lucky enough at 4.65 for it to go through. But maybe it'll go through tonight. Right now it says Gwei's at 5, so it's kind of dipping. If it's at 5, it's going to be going under 5. How's your DB's NFT yield today? Yeah, we'll take a look at that. Let's get into that. Let's take a look at the watch list real quick. Let's see, DBZen prices are taking a little dip, and that's kind of expected. We had the big event, so people are taking profit. Buy the rumor, sell the news type thing. But it is still up. I mean, it's nice to see BDXN and ADXN back over 5 cents. And they got as low as 2. What is this? This is Binance DXN. Got as low as 2 cents. And it's touching 6 cents right now, so that's pretty nice to see. Phantom's trying to get over 2 cents, but it's definitely hitting a wall there. You can see that. Just every time it hits 2 cents, you got people taking profit, that's good. It's redistributing the coins. You can see there's not much liquidity at all, less than $200. So you can't come in here and buy 10,000 DXN. There's not even 10,000 in the pool. That type of price impact would get way too expensive. So people come in here and buy chunks, and then people take profit, and it just redistributes the tokens. You have good energy. Thank you, sir. What's up, Mac Main? Fellow Zenians, happy birthday, Zen. Excited to be part of the journey. Man, me too. It's crazy hearing that monologue from Zensu. If you didn't hear that at the beginning, highly recommend going back to the beginning, listening to that, or it's over on the Zenducation YouTube channel. Just a 1 year kind of reflection from Zensu. Awesome monologue. So let's see what else is going on. How's Pulse doing? Yeah, same thing, just kind of going sideways here. It's got to get above 4 or 5, it looks like. But anyways, let's stick to Zen. So let's go back. Take a look at what we got here. We want to do the DBZen yields. We can do that. So DBZen's probably one of my favorite things to come out of the Zen ecosystem. I think it's such an awesome DeFi protocol, innovative protocol. can see I got some ETH fees to claim here, some protocol fee shares, but I want to see how my elephants are doing. So we'll go through each chain, see how my guy's doing on Polygon. So let's see here. What's up, Zen Levin? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I hope you guys like, subscribe, and share. Head over to hashhead.io. If you're here for Zen Blocks, you can check your Zen Blocks balance, get some statistics about your account. Also, we have TreeCityTrading.us. Have some links to my other tools. There's a link to the GitHub now you can go check out. A link to buy me a coffee if you're interested. But, uh-oh. Where's my, give it a refresh here. The image is gone. Well, let's dive in here and see. That's interesting. Where's the picture? That's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but NFT placeholder. So right now my DB's NFT total power is just over 200 on Polygon, and so far I've gotten about 7 Matic and unclaimed fees. So that's pretty nice. I'm staking about 1,000 Matic DXN. Trying to keep the power up. I haven't really been paying attention to see how fast it goes down, but I'll probably pick a goal, try to keep it over 200. So once this falls under 200, I'll probably unstake some Matic DXN and then stake it inside this NFT just to keep the power up. So I'll be honest, Matic's probably my least favorite chain. I always feel like, I don't know why, it makes me feel cheap when I'm using Polygon. But Avalanche, on the other hand, Avalanche is one of my favorite chains. What's up, Zen Joe? Welcome, welcome. That's interesting. So where are the images for the DB's NFTs? They must be having some hosting issues. Might just be a temporary thing. So this is pretty nice. I got about 2,000 DXN on Avalanche staked, and it gave me 0.72 AVAX with a power of 900. So maybe I'll try to get this over 1,000. That's interesting. Let's just go ahead and stake another 1,000 in the DB's NFT while we're here. Why not? Try to get this power back over 1,000. So I got 0.75 AVAX. That's nice. I mean, I always mention I'm still stuck in 2021 when one AVAX was like 70, 80 bucks. You know, it got all the way up to, I think, like 150 at the all-time high. So seeing 0.75, to me, that's like 50 bucks, but in reality, it's only like 5 or 6 bucks. What's up, Tadzenian? Welcome. Glad you made it. Shout out to the 22 watchers. So yeah, we're just checking out the DB's NFTs. Probably my favorite DeFi protocol in the ecosystem. But I'm sad, I can't see my elephants. It's just got this placeholder image. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. Check the console for errors. Cert date invalid. Did the SSL certificate expire? Prodigy-itsolutions.com. I wonder if their server's down or something. That's interesting. That's the thing about NFTs. You know, when the image hosting goes down and it's not on chain data, the picture goes away. Let's see how we did on Binance. I put a lot. Binance is tough though with the protocol fees because it gets so expensive. You know, I wanted to do my most expensive NFT and it wanted 8 BNB, which is like thousands of dollars. So I basically made one on the fly and then I was just staking with DXN I could, but even staking the DXN gets expensive. So I'm barely getting anything, unfortunately. The power on the BNB side's less than 100, so not even getting 0.01, getting 0.001. That's pretty sad. First night I got 0.15, which was awesome. I mean, that was day 1 ROI, but day 2 not so much. I don't have much power. See how we did on Phantom over here. The XN will likely melt faces during the bull. Oh, I know, I can't wait. Especially with that low supply. Once that supply starts getting eaten up and redistributed, it's going to be nuts. It almost needs people to sell it so there's liquidity out there, because you can't go in there and buy, you know, $1,000 at DBZen right now on certain chains just because there's no liquidity. Like, there's only $100 at DBZen on a, what was that, on Polygon or Avalanche maybe? Phantom, I'm getting 5.5 Phantom. I basically went all in, put all my Phantom DXN in here because I can't really sell it. I can't do anything with it. I'm kind of trapped on this island, so decided to experiment, went all in, gave me a power of 400. I think that was 420 yesterday, actually. This gives me about 5.5 ETH. That's pretty nice. Well, that's a bummer. I can't see the elephants. That's all right. Is your day job in IT? It is in IT. Yep. Yep, I work in IT in my day job, my day walker job. Is the Zen XN auction happening today? No, I don't think so. I haven't heard any news yet. Let's go pop back in the space. Is the space still happening?
Two and a half years, and they are very successful, you know.
Right.
And the game is more NFTs, but you know, it's not like harmful with tokens or stuff like that. They have a token, but the token you acquire through gaming, you know, through going through missions and finding stuff, and then they convert in a token. But you know, it's kind of like communication is very important in crypto, like especially in communities, you know, like.
Right.
That's very important.
And what I'm saying is, like, the biggest crap of bullshit that they give you when they don't communicate is because, oh, we're building. We don't have time right now to communicate. We're building.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can't fucking you can't tweet something at least once a fucking week. You can't. But and I know, and I asked myself, and it was what I was trying to say earlier. Why don't they even at least tweet to keep us engaged? It's just maybe that, you know, that there's no liquidity hardly anymore. There's no money to make, and they're just busy jumping into another project. You know what I'm saying? They have no time to communicate already. They're moving on to other projects. But that is the most amazing bullshit. Oh no, we're building. I'm like, really? So you're 100% of the time you're fucking building. You have no time to even send out a message to the community. I'm like, but you know, that's crypto.
You know, like another thing is, especially where you have like a centralized company.
So yeah, they're just chatting about decentralization. I think it's good. They have some good productive chats over there. Shout out to Sixer for putting on the space. Rabble. Rabble. That's funny. So we're over on Zen Turbo now, zenturbo.io. This is another one of the standout tools from the last year I like to use. Definitely the most visual stats in the Zen ecosystem. There's so many cool stats over here. A lot of useful tools over here as well. Yeah, look at that Zen distribution. That's crazy. 5 trillion Zen is staked. That continues to grow. Over 13% of the supply is staked right now. 22% has been burned. And then the penalties are interesting to see too. Over 1 trillion Zen was not claimed. So people minted Zen and they just never claimed it. And that adds up to over 1 trillion Zen and just lost unclaimed penalty Zen. That's wild. Right now, the supply's sitting at 31 trillion. Market cap of about 10 million. That's cool. They got the BVMPX and the EVMPX prices basically pegged. This is one of the cool things about Zen Turbo is the burning dashboard. You can see the burn over time. You can see the huge spikes. I believe this was a Zen Shiba. Or no, this was recent. This is all Zen FT daily burn. That's crazy. People making the apexes for Zen.game likely. Yeah, if we zoom out on this though. Yeah, that one day, there it is. 1 trillion Zen burned for Zen Shiba. We covered that live. That's funny to go back and watch. That was a day in history for Zen. It went straight up that day. That's crazy unclaimed. Sad for them, not for us though. Yeah, for sure. I feel that. Same with the burned, you know. I always wonder if in the future I'll read the amount of Zen that I've burned, and am I ever going to regret that? Is Zen ever going to be at a price where I'm like, damn, I burned so much in the back in the day? Or will I be happy burning because I have DB Zen and these other protocols? Only time will tell. Need to make some year 2 predictions now that year 1's gone. Yeah, this was interesting too. The cost of the C rank over time. For the most of Zen's existence, it's been around $4, you know, under $4. But during that meme coin explosion, you know, when Pepe happened, March and April, the gas prices went crazy on Ethereum, and we were seeing like 100 Gwei, 150 Gwei. The cost of C rank went way up, and people really weren't minting. So there's this huge gap also if you look in the future mints. There's this big gap right here at the end of 2024. You can see that, you know, people were minting like crazy. Whoops. People were minting like crazy until the gas fees spiked way up. And then there's way less future Zen because of the gas fees from Pepe in early 2023. It's pretty interesting. Distribution trends, that's kind of cool. One of my favorite things about Zen Turbo are the mint monitor and the claim monitor. The mint monitor will actually tell you if your mints are profitable. So I like to change this to, you know, general 100 VMU, and it'll tell you, you know, right now at 5 Gwei, for a max mint of 461 days at 5 Gwei is likely going to be profitable, at least at this price right now. But if I wanted to do like a 50 term, I'll probably lose a lot of money at this price. If I wanted to do 100 days, I'm losing $16 at this price. If I did 150 days, at this price, I'd be up $100. But likely over time, the price is gonna, you know, continue to rise. Or fall, I'm sorry. As the supply grows, the price of Zen will continue to fall. So this is an awesome tool. Is it a good time to mint? Especially if you don't like to do max mints. Like I like to plan my mints so I have some Zen coming in every week. So every week I have a Zen FT due. And I like to fill the gaps when I don't have weeks with Zen FTs due. So this will kind of tell me, is this a good time? You know, am I wasting my money's minting at this price? But you can definitely expect the price to kind of continue to go down. Sure wish they'd support additional chains, at least AVAX and Optimism. Yeah, for sure. They added Pulsechain. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that. Oh, never mind. Not for the monitor, just for the dashboard. They do love Binance though, isn't that strange? Binance has this like weird community that loves the Binance chain. They love the BZen and the BDBZen. There's almost $100,000 in the DBZen pool for the DBZ NFTs that first night. That's crazy. I wonder if ETH's gonna get that big. I hope so. I'm really pumped for ETH. Zen Turbo also has a claim monitor, kind of like Zenmon. Zen Turbo will actually send you emails as well, so that's kind of cool. Just to get the reminder, you pop your address in here. Might as well do it real quick. Oh, I don't want to. Yeah, we'll do that some other time. But it is a great tool to use, Zen Turbo. I haven't really played with their miner or anything. You know, it's a way to mint Zen. Supposedly it's cheaper than doing vanilla mints or Zen NFTs. They do some kind of batching. I'm not sure how it works. I haven't played with it. Man, they have the Zen NFT thing too, but now that it's not on OpenSea, I wonder if are these all linked to OpenSea? Yeah, they are. That's unfortunate. Got the Zen portfolio as well. That's kind of cool. So that's one of the tools, you know, I like to use. We also have Zenmon. Zen Turbo's clutch. Yeah, that's for sure. Zenmon's another one, a great one for tracking your mints. You can kind of see, this is what I mean by I like to layer my mints. Like I like to have them once a week on the same days every month. So like it's always on the 7th, the 14th, the 21st. And I just know those are my days for Zen mints, so I don't ever miss any. Basically once per week. The 1st, the 7th, the 14th of every month. On multiple chains too. One of the really cool things I think is super underrated about Zenmon. Oh, it's funny, you'll notice I'm using their ticker too. I think their ticker's awesome. It's at the top of the stream. So I like to add that, but they have this link page that has stuff that I didn't even know existed. So why don't we go through this really quick? Going through all things Zen. Zenpedia? Is this new? Yeah, see, I didn't even know this existed. What is this? Look at Jack. That's funny. Yikes. Man, what? This is what I mean. This is why I love the Zen community. I had no idea this existed. Zenpedia. So if you come over to Zenmon, you go to the Zen links section, they just have links to all these different things in the Zen ecosystem, and it seems like every time I come here, there's something new. So that's kind of cool. Let's watch Jack talk about price adoption. It's not a video.
When it comes to user adoption, it's all about when you should be buying it. Should you be buying the dips? Now, truthfully, when you're waiting for the dip, that actually means you're already too late. The project has launched. You did not get in on it early. You didn't know it existed, and so you're waiting now for a dip to get a better price. But you know what? It can dip, and it can dip more and more and more, especially in the bear market. It can dip all the way down to zero, or you lose your nerve and you sell it, right? So a lot of crypto is very price focused. Like we're all paying attention to the
price. But nobody
price.
knows why the price actually moves. But it is very price focused because it's all emotional.
It is all emotional. Ultimately, it's like throwing a dart against a dartboard across a hurricane. Like that is how it feels when you buy crypto out there, especially if it's a new coin.
If you're a new guy, yes.
I mean, like think about it. You get excited about the coin being pumped, and you're like, okay, maybe I'm not too late yet. So you buy the top and then it dumps. And so when I thought of Zen, I thought, how can we possibly avoid this problem? And the way to avoid this problem is rather being fixated on the price, we can actually focus on the user adoption instead. So as users get into the project, and as everybody lifts this crypto and this coin up into the world, you just end up with better value. right? You're not chasing the price. You're just participating in the community. You're learning about crypto. You're learning about self-custody and transparency, and you're learning to make right decisions. And the value really comes from the fact that more people are joining and lifting the crypto up. Now, a lot of people ask me about adoption and what it means for Zen and how will it be adopted if ever.
Oh, that's such an interesting video there. Yeah, shout out to Mac Main. You're cracking me up. Jack wearing such a boozy shirt. What's up, Joseph? Welcome, welcome. I didn't know this existed. This is pretty cool. So it's basically like a little guide to Zen. Zenpedia. info.zenpedia.com. Who made this? This is pretty nice. Very cool. Since we got the man, the myth, and the legend in the chat, Joseph, another one of my favorite tools is Zen.pub. I use this every day. This is the ultimate data nerd utility for the Zen ecosystem. There are so many cool charts, useful tools, especially if you're into DBZen. You can look at the daily lobby, see if it's a good day to burn. You can see all the different not only Zen charts, but they also have Phoenix. They got the different side chains of Zen, DBZen. They have the Zen toolbox. They even have the BRC20 tokens. Let's check this out. So many cool tools. Zen.pub. Yeah, check this out. I've never seen this. This is nice. Zen Team BRC20 tokens. And this is the Unisat website. That's cool. Very, very nice. Zen calendar. Ah, this is nice. Man, this is so cool. So you can see exactly when DBZen launches. So it's 2 p.m. on the 23rd. So now that I know that, I'm gonna go back and change my strategy here. Watch this, live on stream. I made a mistake yesterday. I wasn't sure exactly when DBZen is gonna launch on Pulsechain. So I have some PZen staked. But I gotta go until 11/8. I'm gonna need it before that, so I'm gonna end my stake early for no penalty. You see, I started this yesterday, so it's only a day in. So I'm only gonna waste a couple hundred pulse. So I'm gonna get this 35 billion PZen back. What is this? Why do I have 3 billion PZen? That's cool. Oh, I wonder if this is from the Twitter space. That's tight. That's exciting. Yeah, shout out to Sixer. That's awesome. Okay, so Zen.pub has this handy Zen calendar. This is awesome. So if I know Pulsechain DBZen's launching at 2 p.m. on the 23rd, I am going to set this to, what is that? 15 days. So this is going to give me another 300 million Zen, PZen. It's not much, but it's extra. You know, it's going to be some batches of DBZen that don't exist yet that I might as well get. It'll be available to unstake at 8 p.m. the first day of DBZen, so I'll be able to unstake this and then burn it. And really, I could even just burn the... So we're going to pay 200 pulse to stake this until the day that DBZen launches. Thanks to Joseph. This is awesome. This is such a cool calendar. And these little things go a long way for helping strategize for the Zen ecosystem. Oh, shout out Zen Levin. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Well, that's going right into the staking pool. That's great. It's going to go right back. You're going to get it back in DBZen divs when I burn it. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Very cool. That's awesome. Nice little Zen birthday present. Very cool. I'm so flattered, man. The community's been so awesome to me. Yeah, I'm just doing this because I love it. You know, I'm making these tools and making them public just because it's fun. And yeah, I need to use these tools, so I want to share them with you guys. Speaking of tools, they also have the Zen Blocks dashboard over on Zen.pub. My new favorite hobby right now is Zen Blocks. I got another super block today. I'm pretty pumped about that. So this is the network dashboard. You can see that the difficulty spiked all the way up to 90,000. It almost touched 100,000 at one point, I believe. But now we're coming back down. It's been sitting right around 69,000 the last couple days. See the daily unique accounts mining dropping off. Less CPU accounts. There's less miners running because the GPU miners can run individually. There's not like 24 instances of CPUs running. You know, you only run your one miner, and it uses your entire GPU, so it's kind of expected. I'm wondering if this is going to spike back up if we get some kind of news, especially about the transferring of Zen blocks, or maybe some type of platform. But I know they're building, so we'll see how that goes. So that's the network dashboard, but also if you come down to the tracker, you can actually track your account right on Zen.pub. Ah, much better. Definitely the dark mode is clutch. Let's see something here. So the Zen Blocks account tracker does take a second. You know, it's a pretty slow database. The blockchain.db. It's kind of clunky. Once we get some more nodes and validators in there, it should get a lot more exciting. But yeah, you can see I got +1 super blocks in the last 24 hours. So that's another nice Zen birthday present. Get another super block in there. Unfortunately, I've been slowly falling down, and I'm not like a GPU miner or anything, so I was in the top 10, now I'm falling all the way down to 29. Running like a 3 or 4 3090s in the hosted cloud instances like RunPod and Vest, but I can't keep up with the actual GPU miners anymore, but still contributing, still keeping some spun up, trying to get these blocks, so it's a lot of fun. You can see the hourly progress here. I think this is a pretty cool chart. Basically getting like 4 to 6 blocks every hour, sometimes more than that. And then I got that one super block around lunchtime. That's awesome. It's Zen time. Let's fucking hash. Let's go. Cool. So one thing I wanted to do, wanted to see how this works. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna donate a little to Zen.pub. Just want to set the example, pay it forward. You know, the community's been really good to me over the last couple weeks, so I'm gonna pay it forward. I'm gonna donate some to Zen.pub. He's been awesome. He's been an awesome asset to the community. So let's send him. I got 34 bucks. Let's send him 20 bucks of Ethereum. Yeah, we'll go to 0.01. So yeah, I just want to make the gesture. I encourage everyone to go donate to the builders in the ecosystem. You know, Zen Turbo, Zen.pub, hashhead.io. Hey. I saw that they added Hashhead to Zenmon as well. I thought that was really cool. If you come down here under the Zen Miner, they have the ZenBlock's account stats link, which takes you right over to Hashhead. When you come over to Hashhead, this is the website that I built, just basically so you can quickly view your stats. You know, Zen.pub is definitely preferred for the more interesting statistics, see your blocks over the last couple hours, that type of thing. Hashhead's more so just a quick balance check. If you're curious how many blocks you have, you can see the quick change over time. You can see the network details. These network details are also the MetaMask information, I guess. You pop your RPC, the chain ID, the currency into MetaMask here, and it'll give you your ZenBlock counts there. Has the total miners, the difficulty, the block rate per day. Or, I'm sorry, per minute. You'll notice that the block rate is actually pegged to 60, so you can kind of predict what the difficulty is going to do based on the block rate. So since we're falling below 60, it's actually going to drop the difficulty. So I wouldn't be surprised to see if this falls down to 6200 or 6900. You know, if the difficulty drops a little bit because the block rate's starting to lag behind, it'll make it less difficult, so more blocks are mined per minute. It'll bump this up to 60 blocks per minute because it wants to be pegged to that. When more miners join, it goes over 60, and then it gets more difficult. So that's kind of a trade-off when miners come and go. When the block rate, when the hash speed fluctuates over time, so will the difficulty. MacMain, I made it sub 700 rank a couple days ago, then ran out of powder to keep hashing for now. I'm still doing CPU hashing too. You know, might as well. It works. You know, especially if you have those VPSs. You know, if you have 24 CPUs doing, you know, four hashes per second, it's basically 100 hashes per second. That's not bad. I mean, it is pretty bad, but it's better than nothing. It's better than 0 hashes per second. Also got some links to the ZenBlock's ecosystem if you're interested in learning. You got the leaderboard, the Telegram link. Awesome community in the Telegram if you want to learn, have questions. We're basically tech support over there. Feel free to hop in there, ask questions. If you want to learn about ZenBlocks, learn how to set up your miner, set up your CPU or your GPU miner. Then we also have the links to the Zen.pub network dashboard, the account tracker. Definitely recommend those. Definitely recommend those. So what other cool tools do we have? Zenify. Oh man, how could I forget Zenify? Hopefully you guys are using Zenify. It's an amazing tool. I've been using it just because I need a bridge, you know, just to get from Avalanche to Phantom to Polygon to Ethereum, you know, base to Optimism. You can use Zenify, and when you use it, you qualify for the airdrop. So if you come in here, if you click on these, it'll actually tell you your airdrop. And I think there was some confusion at the beginning. At first, everyone kind of thought that, hey, if I'm transacting, I have to transact on BNB to get the BNB airdrop. That's not how it was. It was all transactions over the first month qualify for the BNB airdrop. So even if you're doing Ethereum to AVAX, that transaction, those fees still counted toward the BNB airdrop. So, you know, if I click on the BNB chain here, you can see I got 161 tokens because I had $7 in total swap fees. Not just on Binance, but that was across all chains. So my $7 in fees got me an airdrop of 161 XNF tokens. That was for the first 60 days. And then now they're moving on to, I think they're doing Polygon right now. So every swap I make on Polygon, any network using Zenify, it qualifies me for the Polygon XNF airdrop. So if I go and use Zenify, I go from Avalanche to Bitcoin or Bitcoin to Ethereum to Pulsechain. You know, if I bounce around and not even use Polygon, it still qualifies for the Polygon airdrop. And you can say I've accumulated, you know, 21 coins in the airdrop so far. And every time you use it, you get a little more. I'm not even using it to get the airdrop. I'm just using it because it's an awesome tool. But that's basically another awesome tool in the Zen ecosystem. For sure, for sure. Hey, Joseph, you deserve it, man. Definitely. I encourage everybody to definitely donate to the builders in the ecosystem. So what else we got here? Phoenix is another cool project in the ecosystem. It has such a beautiful website, such an awesome front end. I just wish they had some liquidity in the liquidity pools. Hate to say it, but that's the truth. But, you know, I do have my, I did burn a bunch of Zen. I got my Phoenix staked. Let's take a look at that. I haven't looked at these in a long time. I got them all over on Polygon. And I did the ladder thing with Phoenix as well. So all mine start in January, the 1st of every month. I'll have a Phoenix ladder ending. So you can kind of see these here. Basically just a small principal, 50,000. Gonna be getting 120,000 back in future Phoenix payout. But I think that's pennies now. I'm not sure it's worth anything. Awesome website. Joe's an awesome guy. I hope this project can pick up some steam in the bull run. But we'll see it. We'll have to watch it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's profitable to end these stakes. I noticed this the other day. I was kind of sad. The Zen Shiba website. Dun dun dun. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Zen Squad's another cool site. I was chatting with this guy. When I was working on the NFT calendar script, I was having some trouble with the ABI, and I wasn't really sure, so he actually was nice enough to send me his code. He has this cool little website called Zen Squad, and it's basically a database of all the NFTs that exist. And this is another one that kind of flies under the radar. It's more interesting than anything. It's a cool place it's a nice place to see the Apex NFT counts. So like if I come over here, I select Ethereum, you can see there's 371 of 4,000 rare Apexes left, or total. You know, there's some epics, there's some legendaries, but all the Zunicorns are gone. 100 of 100 Zunicorns are gone. I'm pretty sure they're gone on every chain. I wonder if they have, I was hoping they had base and stuff on here as well, but it doesn't look like they do. But another cool site. I mean, it's more interesting than anything. You can see how much Zen has been burned in the Zen NFTs and everything. Very interesting. When Phoenix shows the payout, does it include the principal? I believe it does. I believe it does. The song you're playing sounds like Bonnie Raitt. I Could Make You Love Me. Let's see what it is. Some epidemic sound. James LFO. William Cleason. Good night. Did some chill music. Unless you're talking about the last song. The last song is Bonkers Beat Club. A little chill. This was another underrated tool. I believe this was the Chinese community that made this one, but it's basically an alternative minting and staking dashboard. So if Zen.network ever goes down, you need to create a mint or create a stake, you can come over to Zen.fyi, and it's just an alternative dashboard. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, there's nothing crazy here. Basically just another way to mint Zen. Yeah, Joseph Site has all the Zen NFT stats for all the chains. Yeah, for sure. Zen.pub is the powerhouse. That's where all the good stuff is. I use that every day, especially for DB's NFT. I mean, that's been my go-to. I'm playing my whole strategy around Zen.pub. Crypto Jake, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. The same chords, that's cool. Also, this is super underrated. I don't know if you guys knew this existed. If you come to og.zen.network, you can actually claim your Pulsechain OG mints. I forgot this existed. Sorry, my nose is itchy. But yeah, let's switch it over to Pulsechain. But this og.zen.network allows you to claim your forked copies of Zen. This is the Zen Classic, and it includes NFTs. So these are my Zen Classic Zen NFTs. And when the time comes, I can come here and claim them. Same with the regular mints. Here you can see it says new mints are disabled, so you can't create new classic Zen mints, but you can claim. And it's way easier than using the video that I had. So I had that video that taught you how to use Remix. You copy and paste the contract code. You're able to interact with the contract through the Remix IDE. But this is way easier. You just come over to og.zen.network, send your Pulse chain to that address, claim the mint, or if you have Zen NFTs, same type of thing. But another very underrated tool. I use it all the time. Anytime I have some Pulse chain mints due, I'll come over here and claim them. See, I got 350 million classic Zen, and those are just from forked claims. I haven't bought any. I'm just kind of claiming Zen that I had due. And this og.zen.network makes it much easier. Much easier. So it's og.zen.network. Another cool thing about Zen is there's a bunch of NFT projects as well. You know, there's the Zen Heads, there's the Zen Punks. There's the Jack Levin AI art. That's been my my Twitter profile picture forever. That's an actual NFT linked to OpenSea, unfortunately. Fuck OpenSea. But if you click on my profile picture, you see it's this Jack Levin AI art. 0034, and it's linked to one of Jack's tweets that says Zen mints have stopped, bullish, high gas equals high cost equal high difficulty. I just like the picture. Has the Zen, the X on the side, it says SAT on the little gas tank thing in the back. It's kind of like steampunkish, kind of cool. I like it. On that note, I think we have one more little video we're gonna watch, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream. We've been going for about an hour now. But where's the OG Jack video? This one. So let's go and watch this video really quick, and then we'll send it off for the night.
So I looked at the Bitcoin community, and one of their slogans was, "We're all Satoshi." And I thought, if we're all Satoshi, how can we level the playing for everybody, right? And I thought the way to do it is for me to launch the idea and to participate with everyone on the same level from the beginning. And then we're all truly Satoshi. So I looked at the Bitcoin.
I love it. I love it. That's so inspirational. We are all Satoshi. So shout out to Zen, the Zen community. It's been an awesome year. I've learned so much, even though the price action on the chart isn't exactly what we all expected. The amount of things that we've learned, all the different blockchains we've traversed, all these new projects, these new DeFi, understanding self-custody and self-sovereignty, and all the good things that come with crypto. Understanding Bitcoin and ordinals and how to set gas fees in MetaMask and these different wallets and these different NFTs, different ways to burn your Zen, different ideas for different DeFi protocols. It's been a crazy, crazy year, and I'm excited to see what the next 7 years has in store for Zen. So definitely thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys head over to hashhead.io. Also TreeCityTrading. I just updated TreeCityTrading.us with some new links. Got the link to Hashhead, got the link to the GitHub. Over on the GitHub, we have some tools, some Zen Block Explorer. We have the ZenFT calendar export. If you watched the stream from last night, I cover how this works. Basically, you put in your wallet address, it'll find all of your ZenFTs and create a calendar file to remind you, and you can import that calendar into your Outlook, in your phone, or in your Android, put it in your Google Calendar, and it'll remind you every time you have a ZenFT due on any chain. So that's over on the GitHub. You can get there from TreeCityTrading.us. Also, encourage you guys to buy me a coffee. That's always nice to wake up to in the morning. So as always, thank you guys for watching Tree City Trading. My name is TreeCityWes. Hope you guys stay zen and have a great day.